Hello, so this is question 2. We're going to work through this, and this is a classic implicit differentiation question. The tricky term to differentiate implicitly is certainly going to be this one in the middle here, and the rest of them should be pretty straightforward. Just bear in mind, if you're differentiating with respect to y, then you need to do d by dy instead, and times it by dy by dx at the end, because that is equivalent to doing d by dx, which is what we intend to do here. Let me just thicken up my pen a little bit because it's a little bit thin there at the moment. Let me just thicker lines. Okay, so let's give this a go. So what have we got? Let's differentiate with respect to x. 3x squared, that's easy. Here's the most difficult bit really, and with a minus I tend to leave the minus outside, and I differentiate 3x first with respect to x and I get 3, and then I multiply it by the other side undifferentiated. Now note I did not differentiate with respect to y there, so I don't need a dy by dx. But then what I'm essentially treating this as is 3x times y. Yeah, I've differentiated that side, times it by this side undifferentiated because I'm using product rule. Now I'm going to differentiate the y, which differentiates to 1, but I need to put a dy by dx on the end, and then I need to times it by 3x. Or another way of looking at it is obviously y differentiates to dy by dx with respect to x. Then we're going to have a minus 1, a plus 3y squared, dy by dx, and the minus 11 differentiates to 0, and the 0 on the other side differentiates to 0. So that's going to be the first bit, and it's worth a couple of marks. After that, it's just a case of tidying up. So 3x squared minus 3y minus 3x dy by dx. I'll just put that round that way because we tend to write it like that. Minus 1 plus 3y squared dy by dx equals 0. And then what you need to do is collect the dy by dx terms together. So I'm going to factorize out the dy by dx and call that 3y squared minus 3x. But dump the other terms on the other side. So 1 plus 3y minus 3x squared. Now what we've got to do is write down what dy by dx equals. So it's 1 plus 3y, let's make that a bit clearer, minus 3x squared, all divided by 3y squared minus 3x. Now we've got to plug in our point so we can find the gradient of the tangent. It's at the point 2 minus 1. And so that's going to equal, when x is 2 and y is minus 1, 1, take away 3, take away 2 squared is 4 times 3 is 12. So I think that's minus 14 on the top. And on the bottom you're going to have 3, take away 6. And so overall you've got minus 14 over minus 3, which is 14/3. The two minuses cancel. At the end, to find the equation of the tangent, just use y minus y1 is m times x minus x1. So we've got y plus 1 is 14/3 times by x minus 2, times it all by 3, 3y plus 3 equals 14x minus 28. And so the final answer is going to be 3y minus 14x plus 31 equals 0. But naturally, you could have the signs all the other way round. So that's absolutely equivalent to minus 3y plus 14x minus 31 equals 0. Either answer is absolutely correct. Hope that makes sense. Well done.